I just got access inside the Jacksonville Jaguars facility. And after talking to Liam Cohen and James Gladstone, man, I totally look at this team completely different from what fans look at this team. And I think it's going to be a different outcome to the season than most fans may think.
But some terrific, I'm finessing in that kitchen, dead Fisher. Dope yellow color, something like or Indiana Pacers or Reggie Miller. I'm in that bit like a mad.
When you walk into the facility of the Jacksonville Jaguars, man, the first thing you immediately notice and feel is the level of competition that these guys are putting into this building, into the players. Like with the plaques and awards through the locker room, all around the facility, you see that they're pushing the level of competition, man. And it starts with the players and it's trickling down to the coaches. You see the coaches out there getting it and competing as well. And I think that when you have a level of competition like this that is being displayed throughout the organization, that's going to be a good thing for a team because people start believing in it. And it's not that they just don't believe in it. They know that that is going to happen. And that's something that that's building right now that I'm liking that I saw inside the building. And as you can see behind me here, you can see some of the footage of me walking through the facility and things like that. And notice when you look at some of this stuff, man, you see some of the things that they're competing in. And as I say, it's bringing the most out of everyone in this organization, from the players, coaches, and the front office. One of the other things that I noticed too, as well as I did this thing, was the mindset. Just the mindset of Liam Cohen and James Gladstone. We got down and sat down, was able to talk to these guys for an hour, and they just talked about how in lockstep they are when it comes to player acquisition, and just how honest James Gladstone and Liam Cohen are with the players. Like they speak a level of honesty, and they like to be upfront with these guys because, like they said, man. And I'm gonna play a couple clips here shortly of how they know how they said players can speak a fraud or spot out a fraud. And it's just good to see that when you look at these, when you think about Liam Cohen and James Gladstone, that these guys know what they want and they're confident in what they want. And that mindset of that they have is the identity for this team. And I'm going to play a clip here of James Gladstone talking about a time where he made a bad decision.
2021 season, we felt like there was a missing link to unlock elements of our offense and really being able to reach the third level of threat to our opponents defensively. And so we prioritized the element of speed. We also did that without really considering all the elements that were required within the offense and weighting those to the same degree. So by hyper-fixating on a singular element in that instance, over time, it ended up showing as more painful than the initial sort of excitement in answering that, what we thought was like a significant issue or what was necessary for us to take a step. And so that was certainly an area in which it gave me.
And as you can see with James Gladstone, man, this guy is well advanced and well mature for his age. And I know he get a lot of slack for that, around the league, being one of the youngest GMs. But this guy's his knowledge, and him and Liam together are a great pair. And like I said again, the mindset, though, just the mindset of this team is so different. Also talking to Liam Cohen, he talked about what was one of the turning points in the season last year. And this is what he said.
This week going in, the Houston game, how do you deal with all this in that office upstairs and then in front of this room to move forward?
Yeah, that was truly the first adversity that we had hit. We had lost to Cincinnati in week 2, but kind of felt like we gave that one up in a way, but really responded very quickly. Lose 2 in a row, go on the bye, had to get away from it, and didn't do a great job of getting away from it.
But you didn't. I'm not shocked by that at all.
No, but was a good reset, come back at the win, and then, we had arguably the most challenging time that we had all season in that game against Houston. And we came in here, I actually met with some of the captains, leaders when we got back in the building, and everything was about trying to look inward first. is how much can I try to show these guys the example of, like, guys, that was not a good play call. I did not put you guys in the best position to be successful, and then still go then coach them up in a way. But it has to start here. And some of those conversations were.
And as you see, man, just listen to both of these guys. That these guys' mindset are on always just being honest, getting the best out of players, and taking accountability. And when you just think about those things, man, that's very important because in past Jacksonville Jaguar regimes, man, we didn't have this level of accountability. We didn't have this level of honesty with our coaches and GMs, man. And again, man, just the level of competition and just the seriousness that these guys are taking it with, man. I like what I'm seeing, man. And like I said, this totally has changed my mindset of how this team gonna perform. This team is not hoping things click this year. They know things are gonna click this year. And one of the last things that I want to talk about before I end this video is this team is not a team right now that's, well, we just trying to get better. We just want to take the next step. No, they know that they know that they're a good team and they're trying to win a Super Bowl. Like they're trying to make it to the Super Bowl. That's what I get from James Gladstone. That's what I get from the front office, the whole organization, man, that it's basically Super Bowl or bust. Everybody's raving about all these other teams and the Rams and all that, but they like what they got in the building too, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then just when you just sit down and you talk to them from the moves they made, they're not just trying to build this thing for 1 year. They're trying to build sustained success for years to come. And I think that what they're doing, man, from what I've seen and what I've gauged in the short 2 hours of that walkthrough, I think this Jacksonville Jaguars team is going to be a contender in the AFC for years to come. And I know I'm not just saying it as a person that just because I'm being biased, but you can just see it in this organization, the way they move and how they're doing things that, they're serious about winning the championship and winning the Super Bowl. And I like it what I'm seeing thus far in this Jacksonville Jaguar organization, man. So let me know, get in your thoughts, put the reviews out there. Let me know what you think. If I'm wrong, do you think this Jacksonville Jaguar team can win a Super Bowl this year? Based on now the information you heard from me, get in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. It's your boy Joe, man. I want to thank you guys for all the love and support that you give me on this channel, man. I love you guys. Peace.